Hi, welcome to Rock and Metal Invasion. My name is Steve. Coming up on the show today, I'm going to be talking about the new wave of British heavy metal band, the Handsome Beasts, and specifically their 3-track 7-inch single called Breaker. So this is the 7-inch single here. It's got Breaker on side A, but then on side B, on the other side, it's got Crazy and One in a Crowd. But what's interesting, and something that I've never heard of before, is that side B uses something that is called digital spiral groove. Basically, it says that it's cut double grooved so that both songs, so both Crazy and One in a Crowd, play side by side. So basically, when you put side B on and you play it, you don't know if it's going to play Crazy or if it's going to play One in a Crowd. Now, I've never heard of this before, but it totally is true. So you put the record on, you put the needle down, and it may play Crazy or it may play One in a Crowd. Really interesting. Supposedly this is something that Kiss has done as well, but I'm not aware of that. So if you know of the album or the record that Kiss did, let me know. Or if you know of other bands or other releases where this has been done before, because I've never heard of it before, and it's kind of interesting. It's quite a cool gimmick, I think. Although a little bit annoying, because say for example you did want to play One in a Crowd, you didn't want to hear Crazy, then you'd almost have to just keep trying until you got the song that you actually wanted. As for the songs themselves, they're really good. New wave of British heavy metal, very much so. Galloping along, sort of heavy metal from that time. Real solid production. Probably my favourite song off here is Crazy. It's a really good song, but yeah, it's the only thing from them I've got. But I have gone and checked them out online. And there's some good music there, definitely. Not easy to get. And they call themselves the Handsome Beast. I think that's quite ironic because the frontman's a guy called Gary Dalloway, who's quite a large man. His nickname's Flabby. And if you check out one of their albums called Bestiality, probably not the best title for an album, I would suggest. And a very interesting album cover, because it's basically they've got Gary, the vocalist, on the cover, pretty much completely naked, and he's it's a classic cover. Like, I've seen it before and thought that's really bizarre. But it's got a sign: "Please do not feed animals," and he's like naked with this pig basically, and it's pretty interesting. But the songs themselves, I think, are probably pretty good from what I've heard. I haven't heard everything, but from what I've been checking out, really good, solid stuff. They were on the Heavy Metal Records label. In fact, my understanding is, and I've done a show on Heavy Metal Records label because it's a great label. The Heavy Metal Records label only exists supposedly because of the Handsome Beasts. The founder of Heavy Metal Records, I can't remember his name. Paul someone, I think, Paul Birch, something like that. He really loved these guys. Yeah, Paul Birch. He really loved these guys, and he was trying to get them a record deal. He couldn't, so he just started up his own record company. But so this one here actually is HM2, I think. So it's like one of the very first releases on Heavy Metal Records. The first one was actually their first single, or All Right Now, and Mark of the Beast, which I don't have, but that is HMR. That is Heavy 1, and this one here is Heavy 2 that I've got here. So this could be the second Heavy Metal Records release, but really cool gimmick, I guess you'd call it, but quite fun. And like I said, good music. They released a couple of albums. Oh, actually only one in the 80s, the Bestiality album. I think they then split up and reformed in 1990, put out another album called The Beast Within. that still had Gary on vocals, but I think that he got some different guys in as for that album. And then split up again, I guess, throughout the 90s. So Beast Within came out in 1990, and then took a hiatus or broke up or whatever. Came back though, surprisingly enough, in 2004. And again, another interesting album cover. Check out it's just called '04. Interesting album cover. So an album came out then, and then Rockin' a Hard Place was the final album, which was actually released after Gary. Unfortunately, Gary had passed away with a heart attack, I think around 2005. And he just finished recording Rockin' a Hard Place, and I think it then took a couple of years for them to release the album, but and that's the final album by the Handsome Beast. And then they did reform, interestingly enough. They got Rocky Shades to come in on lead vocals. He used to be on the Heavy Metal Records label with his band Wrathchild. So they played some gigs and with Rocky on lead vocals. But I'm not sure what they've been up to recently, but that's what they had sort of done after Gary passed away. But definitely a band I'd like to check out a little bit more, because I like what I've heard. And I thought I'd just mention about this interesting single and this interesting gimmick where basically you put side B on and you don't know which song you're going to get. So let me know if you know of any other releases that have this gimmick, and let me know if you know anything about the Handsome Beast. Definitely a band I want to check out. All right, thanks for watching. Just a short one today. We'll catch you later. All right, see ya. Bye.